guys, I'm Aaron Edgar, and today what we're going to do is we're going to break apart one of the grooves from the last song on the new Third Ion album, 13 8-bit, that should be out this fall, possibly late summer. So what we're going to do is we're going to break down part of the track Van HAlien. And there's a bit of a joke behind the name of this tune. As soon as anybody hears a double bass shuffle, they immediately think Hot for Teacher. So I jokingly decided to disguise a double bass shuffle as oddly as I could, so I threw it within quintuplets. Now, when I got back the guitars for the first chunk of this tune from my guitar player Justin Bender, all I could think was it was the most alien sounding thing I'd pretty much ever heard. So the combination of those two things immediately became Van HAlien, and it just stuck because it was too funny. So let's break down the double bass shuffle within Van HAlien. So the tough thing about this groove is the fact that it's based in quintuplets, and broken ones at that, so we're not playing all of the notes. Now, if you're unfamiliar with quintuplets, you probably shouldn't be starting with this lesson. I'm going to annotate a link right here where I was teaching a lesson specifically on how to count and feel quintuplets. So go ahead and click that, maybe come back after a little while of shedding. So what we're going to do is we're going to take quintuplets. The first thing, let's just get them happening on the bass drums. So let's pick a nice slow tempo, and we're just going to play quintuplets with our feet. So our feet are going to go right, left, 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 right, left. As with any odd subdivision, you're going to change lead every quarter note. We're going to keep it nice and simple with the hands, so just quarter notes on your hi-hat, or whatever riding surface you feel like using, snare them on 2 and 4. Let's check it out. So for number 2, we're going to break it down a little bit. We're not going to play it exactly as it's written yet. We're going to get to that. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to chop it in half. So instead of being in 6/4, it's going to be in 3/4. Now, if we take away the snare drum that's within this pattern, the entire thing just repeats within 3/4. So if you remember from the lesson on counting and feeling quintuplets, we're going to count them as ta, ka, din, na, ga, which represents the first, second, third, fourth, and fifth note per quarter note. So here's how the pattern's going to go with your feet. So we have ta, ka, din, na, ga, ta, ka, din, na, ga, ta, ka, din, na, ga. So here's the deal. Now to actually play 2 how it's written, we're going to throw the snare drum in essentially like it's on 2 and 4. It's going to be essentially 2, 4, and 6, so we're going to imply a backbeat between this. So let's try it super slow. Again, not worrying about the metronome. We're just going to play it and try and get the coordination happening. All right, so now we've got the basic idea of this pattern down. There's an embellishment that happens to turn the phrase around, though. So this is example 3. Now what we're going to do with that is we're going to play exactly the same thing, essentially, with our cymbal lead hand, whichever that happens to be, our kicks. The snare drum is what's going to change. We're going to put a snare drum in all those spaces. So you'd think evening it out and playing everything without any gaps would make it easier. I got news for you. It's a little tougher to really make those snare drums smoke exactly where they're supposed to go. Let's go super slow and hear what this is going to sound like. Now in the song, it's not phrased this close together. It's not just one bar of that beat and one bar of this fill thing. But this gets the idea across. So what we're going to do is we're essentially going to combine examples 2 and 3 for a bar of 9/4. So we've got that groove, which is in 6, and the thing that we just did in 3. We're going to tie them all together into one pattern. Let's give it a shot at 80. that wraps it up for the HAlien Quintuffle. I hope you enjoy working on this kind of groove because it's a ton of fun to play and it sounds really interesting and unique within music. And just so you know, when we actually release the track, this is actually the easy part in the song. So there's some really insane stuff to look forward to when the rest of this track gets released. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so you can be up on all the new stuff as it comes out. You can head on over to thirdion.com. And until next time, I'll see everybody inside the next video. Bye.